A couple things about Tesla in one. Yesterday I saw a TikTok where a woman was like, yeah, what if the Tesla fires aren't accidental attacks? What if they're intentional arson for insurance money because they're not selling Teslas, but they need to get them off the lots? Just like insurance claim fraud. Like convenient that those non-empathetic, non-emotional liberals aren't my friends anymore. But in fact, like, oh, we can't sell them? Oh, set them on fire. Blame the Democrats. Wouldn't it be a bitch if we were using FBI resources to investigate domestic terrorism, which was just, some lighter fluid and, an employee who wanted to make commission for the month? Seriously, once you hear it, you can't unhear it, and it's just like your brain can't find an argument against. 2. 46,000 Cybertrucks have been recalled because there's a 9-foot strip of metal on the car that peels off, kind of like a fruit roll-up off of the plastic sheet. Something an automobile is not supposed to do. There's a story of one of the guys was driving 70 miles an hour. I'm sure it was closer to 90, but for the news story, 70 miles an hour in a 75 zone. And he hears this like, and he watches in his rearview mirror this like steel spear fly at the car behind him. If the government was operating normally, I would ask, how did Cybertrucks make it on the road? What with their ability to electrocute their owners for just touching their car? The fact that they rust out almost automatically. And apparently now there's a fun spear feature, if somebody's tailgating you in a way that you don't like, or it just happens to be behind you on a highway. Your friend who likes to pick because they have anxiety, don't leave them alone with your Cybertruck. They can reduce it to a pile of like crushed tinfoil in apparently 10 minutes. I mean, the Edsel must be like, woo, somebody's finally gonna take my ranking as the worst car ever. The third and favorite story of the day is Tesla's major investor has taken to talking to the media that Elon needs to get his ass back to work. Like, stop dicking around with Trump. Whatever you're doing there is just all bad and all terrible and, well, not making your investors money. Drop Doge. Get back to Tesla. The rich people, they want to be rich, and it doesn't look like you're going to help them this year with what you're doing right now. You can stay in K-Town. Just get back to Tesla. Twitch in the office, not the White House. This investor is only going to the media because Elon's not taking his calls. And shit's bad if investors are going to the media because the media are going to spread the story is going to make other investors shaky. As a major investor, you wouldn't do that unless it was like last resort, Elon's not picking up. Like, mommy and daddy are like, get your ass in the house. I feel like this was the first, like, Kyle, stop it. We're like 2 more news stories away from somebody breaking out of flip-flop. Chanclet. But seriously, has your brain let go of the arson thing yet? No, right? Like, once you hear it, you can't, like, oh no, that's not a thing. Like, every insurance company should double check to see if it was, like lighter fluid. Was the attacker the same height and weight and general shape of one of the Tesla employees?